Good morning, everyone. Let's get into the pre-market analysis for Wednesday, July 29th. So if you looked at the thumbnail, you could tell that today is the FOMC statements at 2 o'clock. This is a very big day. And honestly, this is why you're seeing this consolidation. This is the 1 hour time frame. Because we're just waiting on, these interest rates and what's going to happen. Also, we have a new Fed chairman, which is Walsh, so no one really understands what he's been doing since we've had Jerome Powell for, the last 7 years or so. So this is what I got. On NQ, we have, on the downside, Asia lows, previous day lows, and London lows, which is right here. London lows, Asia lows, previous day lows. And then on the upside, we have London highs, Asia highs, and then some Asia highs from a couple days before. This 1 hour wick right here, high, you can almost use these as liquidity too, so just keep that in mind. But let's go to ES. ES, kind of the same scenario, massive consolidation, just not really sure what we're doing yet, which is normal, guys. That's normal for FOMC week until this news release. So don't beat yourself up if you've had some red days the last couple of days. It's a very hard market already to be trading in with the war and True Social posts, and it's insane. And then to add FOMC statements on top of that it's very difficult. It's a very difficult market to trade in. A lot of guys will tell you, don't trade in the morning of FOMC statements. I'm going to go against the grain here and say, it's 50-50 to me. I've been trading the market for 7 years. Guys will tell you, wait until the statements are released, and then most 90% of people will say, wait until, Wednesday is done. But guys, I get good price action Wednesday mornings of the FOMC statements. So I don't know. You can't just guess what the market's doing. At the end of the day, you have to just react to price. So I guess my game plan here is to see if we break out of this consolidation, and then let's look at the 1 hour time frame. So high, lower high, lower high, lower high. But honestly, if these statements come out and give us a breakthrough, we could see this trend line here. We could break through that trend line and possibly head up to this upside, start returning back to all-time highs. So we'll take a look at that. I guess I'm waiting to see what happens. If we continue the trend of high, lower high, lower high, lower high, then honestly we could this morning come up, sweep these draws on liquidity, maybe get a nice 5-minute inversion or 15, come back in and take a 1 minute inversion down to these downsides. There's a lot of liquidity built up down here. Look at all these relative equal lows. This is huge. So, got to watch out. These markets, they want that. They want that. That's on ES, guys. So let's go to NQ. Same thing. So high, lower high, lower high, lower high, low, lower low, lower low. So the trend, guys, is shorts. I mean, don't go against. You're going to have a better time shorting the market right now, easier than trying to figure out where you're going to long it at. Just go with the trend. The trend's your friend until it isn't. So the same thing with this, kind of has a little bit of a trend line here. Will FOMC statements break these out and go to all-time highs? We are going to find out today. Let's drop down to the 5-minute real quick. Same thing here. So, if we can pump up this morning, take out these Asia highs, London highs, and then maybe get a reversal, that would be awesome. I'd love to come down and take all this liquidity. If we do not get a sweep, guys, and we just get a continuation, goes higher and higher and higher, right? then we are going to find a 15-minute to come back down into 1-minute inversion to go back up to this upside. And 1-minute inversion with, break of structure and all that. So, all right, that's all I got today. Stay patient, guys. Don't beat yourself up if you have red days. All right.